Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, the Baking Diva, and a big shout out to all my new subscribers. We appreciate them very much, don't we, Lucas? Yeah, and this is my assistant, my grandson, Lucas. He's Rudolph today with his blinking nose. We're going to make something special today. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. They're called peppermint bowls, or you could make peppermint shot glasses. You can make peppermint platters and plates, right? And Lucas is going to be my assistant, but I need to tell you this is not kid friendly. He can help me with certain things, but an adult has to do the rest because the peppermints get very hot, right, Lucas?
Yeah, Kyle did this with me.
Right, my grandson Kyle did it with me about 3 years ago. And they came out really great. If I can find any pictures of what Kyle and I did, I'll put them at the end. But right now we're going to get started. But before I do, don't forget everyone, what's Grandma doing? A collab, right?
A collab.
Yes, Grandma's going to do, I'm doing a Christmas cookie collab. There's going to be 7 channels. And there's going to be 7 channels. It's going to be December 1st at 11 a.m. And it's going to be fantastic. So if you didn't go down below and press that subscribe button, do it now and ring that little bell next to it so you'll get a notification because you won't want to miss this. All right, so we're going to get started now, right, Lucas? All right, so the first thing you're going to need are, let me hold up this bowl.
Peppermint.
Right, these are the Starlight brand peppermints. They're the hard round candies. Now they also have these in green and white, but they were out of them, so I just got the red and white. But you can get both the red and white and the green and white and make a different pattern if you like. So who unwrapped most of these for me?
Me.
Yes, my assistant here unwrapped. Oh, he took all the plastic off these peppermints. So you put the bowl over there, Lucas.
We had to unwrap 105.
There was a lot of them, right. Good job. Now I preheated my oven to 300 degrees. The first thing we're going to do is make a little bowl for you. Now, Lucas, can you hand me that tray over there?
This one?
Yeah, with the, this is one of those mats, whoops, you know, the non-stick silicone mats that you can put on your cookie sheet. Now hand me the cookie sheet. So I'm going to put this mat on my cookie sheet. Now if you don't have a mat, you can use parchment paper, but you need to definitely put something on your cookie sheet. So here we go. So we're going to make a small bowl. So what do we need for this small bowl? I'm going to just use this glass Pyrex bowl. See, it's not too large. And I'm going to use this to make my bowl. So let me put this over here. Now Lucas is going to bring over the peppermints and he's going to count out for me 19 peppermints. Because you need 19 peppermints for the bowl. This is really easy to do. But they're fragile. Like I mentioned earlier, they're not kid friendly because when you see what I have to do when I take them out of the oven, you don't want the kids to burn their hands. So, how you doing, Lukey Dukes? Oh, your nose went off. And I have my poinsettia on my head today.
Done.
Done? You got 19? Okay. Now I'm going to try my best to show you how we do this. What you need to do is you need to take one and it goes in the center. Then make a circle around there, Lucas. You're making a pattern. You have to make sure that your mints touch each other.
Or else it will not
So you're going to
work.
put one in the middle and then 6 round mints around the center one.
I don't think I could fit some.
Oh yes you can, you'll see. Here you go.
One more.
See how easy it is? So we did that. They're all touching each other. Now you're going to take 11 more and you're going to put 11 around that row. And that'll be a total of 19. Now once this is done, I'm going to put this in the oven for 8 to I think 10 minutes at the 300 degrees. And you're going to keep your eye on it. You want the mints to get shiny and melted, but you don't want them to bubble. No.
We have one more left.
We do? You sure there's 19 there? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. One more. You were right. All right. So you see how this pattern is? I don't know if you can see this at all, cameraman. Okay. So they're all touching one another the best you can do. That's important. And now what I'm going to do is it's easy as can be. I'm going to put this in my oven. I'm going to keep my eyes on it so I make sure that they're getting shiny, they're melting, but not bubbling up. And then when I think, sorry Rudolph, when I think that they are done, I'm going to take it out and I'll show you what we do next. Just a note, remember that when you're making these, they're very fragile. And you're going to probably have a couple, what do you call them?
Very, very fragile.
Yeah, so what would you call them? Maybe you'll have a couple of
Mistakes?
rejects, maybe,
Okay.
that might break. So anyway, I've always made these on parchment paper. I don't know, for some reason or other, I thought I'd make them on the silicone mat. But
This.
I didn't think it peeled off there that well, so I'm back to making this first one. My suggestion to you is make it on parchment paper. So we have our rows, one in the middle. How many do we put around, Lucas?
11.
6?
I mean 6 and then 11.
And then 11.
1, 6, 11.
That's right. So they're going in the oven. I'm going to check them after about 7 or 8 minutes. When I take them out, we'll be back. Hi, we're back. So I just took this out of the oven, and I don't know if you can see it at all, but it melted pretty nicely. Looks good, right? Yeah. And this was how many altogether? 19, right? 19, yeah.
I was about to say 16.
All right, so I have to stand up. As you can see, my assistant changed his outfit. It's like the MTV Awards. The Kids Awards, right? All right.
The nose is too tight.
What we're going to do is we're going to take I'm going to take my mittens off for parchment off and push this aside. Don't touch that, Lukey Duke, it's hot.
Oh,
all right,
go put it by
now
this.
you can use any size bowl you want. This one, I don't know, it's a little small. You want to put it in the middle. I think that's going to come over the sides. This one is a little big, so it depends.
You could make.
We could make a wide one, right?
You
Yeah.
could make like a small one.
Yeah, I'm going to do this one, I think. All right. So you put it on here. You try to figure out
Place
where
it.
the middle one's going to be, right? So then what I'm going to do is you need your mittens
If
for
you-
this.
If you see something in the middle, put the one that's in. Put the peppermint that's in the middle.
Right.
Like in the middle of the bowl.
That's true. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip over this parchment paper,
Don't bang it.
and you try to get that center mint in the middle. This is going to be a low-sided bowl. Leave this on there. Now I need my mitts. Let me have my mitt helper. Let me have my mitt helper.
I can't.
And then you take your mitts, because this is hot, and you start molding it. Try to keep that one in the middle. It works out. Whoopsie! Whoopsie! So let me mold. You're going to press down because your mints are still warm. You're going to mold the sides. This is coming good.
My hat fell off.
Oh, well, that's okay. And you know, like I don't know if I mentioned, this can be made in so many ways.
You can make a dish,
Right?
a plate mat.
Like a platter, right?
Yeah. You can
I've
make a bowl.
Right.
You can make any different.
And I've actually made just round ones, and I have my cake stand, and I'll put the round one on top of the cake stand.
You could even do like a donut shape.
What would you do with that?
You could cut in the middle, or you could not put peppermint in the middle.
Yeah.
And then you could your cake thingy. You could put it on and then put the cupcakes on top.
True. My thingy?
It's cupcake holder.
Yeah, this is coming good. I'm molding it. So you mold your sides because you understand the candy is warm from the oven, and you're pressing it with your mitts not to burn your hand.
And Grandma, and there is like a sticky thingy.
Yeah, so let me see how it's coming. Let me peek under there.
I remember Jake.
Perfect. See everyone
Oh my
how this
God.
is coming?
Is this one mine or yours?
Well, whoever's.
Not.
Press that down. All right, now I'm going to take this off. And well, it's still hot, Lucas. Sometimes you can still press this if it's still warm, but this is warm, but it's setting. See, don't press it too hard. All right, so we're going to leave that on there for a minute, and then what you'll do is flip it off, and you'll have a little bowl for yourself. Now, we're going to show you what these look like in some photos afterwards, but there's so many things they can be used for. Now, one of my favorite things is if you make small ones, and I even have this size, we could have made it even smaller, and they are adorable to make one and put one at everybody's place setting at the dinner table. And what could you put in them, Lucas?
Candies.
You could put Christmas M&Ms.
You could put licorice.
You could put, Hershey's, Christmas Hershey Kisses.
Yeah, you could put like green and red liquor.
You can do anything. You can make them as gifts.
You could put cereal with no like milk.
Well, okay. Now I'm going to take this. It's still hot. You really should let it cool.
Just in case it has a hole and milk will spill.
Well, this one has no holes. Look. And don't get discouraged if you make a few mistakes. It happens, you know.
Type of cereal.
All right, so I'm going to flip it over just to show you what it looks like. But when it's cold, there you go. Look at that. Be careful, it's very hot. Isn't that adorable? Just tilt it up and show them.
Oh my God, this is so hot.
Yeah,
really.
See how nice that looks? Look how cute that came out. And I'm going to tell you, I bought these Starlight Mints in Dollar Tree. They were $1 a bag. So
$1 a bag?
Yeah, so depending on how many bags you have to buy, I mean, you can get quite a few of these, at least 2, maybe 3 out of 1 bag. I hope that they like this video, right, Lucas? And if they did, what should they do?
Hit the thumbs up and then hit the bell for more videos.
Hit the bell so that, next to subscribe?
Yeah.
So that they'll get a notification when
she makes more videos.
When I make more videos. So first, if you haven't already done it, go down below and hit that red subscribe button. And it'll turn gray. Does it cost anything, Lucas? No, it's free. You go on YouTube, don't you?
Yeah.
Do you subscribe to Grandma's channel?
I can't. I don't have an account.
Get out of here! You subscribe on your daddy's though, right? Yeah. Oh.
Yes?
Yes. You watch it on YouTube on the kitchen when I come over? Alright. So anyway, you get the picture. Subscribe to my channel. You don't want to miss that 7-channel Christmas cookie collaboration that we're having. Give these a try. The last time I made these, I used the green also. And I did a row of red. I did a row of green. There's some that I did bigger than this, and I did a red row, a green row, and then another red row. Patterns, and they come out so good. So we want to thank them all for watching, right? Thank you for watching. Lucas, thank you for assisting me. I like your hat.
Peace.
And should we say goodbye to everybody?
Bye.
Bye, everyone. See you soon. Toodles! One we made. I decided to make a big bowl.
Very big.
Very big. So what I'm going to do with my mitts, because it's hot, I'm going to take this parchment paper and slide it right off of the tray. Okay? That's hot. No, it's very hot. Should probably maybe leave it a few seconds before you slide it off the tray. And then what I'm going to do is, I decided to make a bigger bowl. So I'm gonna turn this over. Not sure if this is gonna work, because this is all experimenting with different sized glasses and bowls and whatnot. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip, well, let me see. I'm gonna center this and see what it's gonna be like right there.
That looks big.
Yeah, that's pretty good there. Let's see, right about there. Okay, that's good. All right, I'm going to flip the paper over. There we go, over the dish.
That was loud.
That was loud, right?
You could have not did that.
Want to get it centered over there. Oh, it's hot, hot, hot.
You could have broke the ball.
Well, I didn't break the ball. It's okay.
I said you could.
And then what I'm going to do is, this is good. Let's see.
Yeah, that's looking good.
We're going to move this over a little bit. Wait. I got to move it over here. There we go. Now I'm going to start. It's very hot, Lucas.
It's a black thing.
I'm going to start folding it down on the edges. Okay, that's okay. See, that's part of the mint.
It is?
Yeah, over there. I'm going to try to mold it on the sides.
Oh, it's purple.
With the hot mitt, see? This is what you got to do. You got to just keep molding it. There's a lot of molding, right, Lucas? There's a lot of molding involved in this because the peppermint's hot. So you're molding it to the bowl. There you go. See how I'm molding this? Now I know I don't have it perfect. I have one side a little longer than the other. But I wanted to see what it looked like. And you know what I noticed too? The parchment paper works a lot better than the silicone mat.
That was a disaster.
You can just mold it better with the paper on it.
Much better.
Yeah. Let me see. Still very, very hot. Very, very hot. Let me keep molding.
What?
Now I'm molding a lot because. Wait a minute. I'm molding a lot because this is a big bowl I made. When you're making those little tiny bowls, yeah, you don't have to mold this much. You want to mold it till it gets cool and it sticks to the bowl, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. See, I think this side's going to be short, right?
Yeah.
But we're just showing everybody how to do it.
We're not trying to make it perfect.
That's right. We're not trying to make it perfect. We're just trying to show you all the different things you can do. You can use a shot glass and just cut out round pieces of parchment paper. And it should be like a tall shot glass. And you can make little peppermint shot glasses. And you can serve like, cameraman, what would you serve in there? In a shot glass with peppermint. Vodka?
No.
No, what?
Cereal.
Cereal.
Cereal. No. All right.
Vodka or
if
gin?
this is cool enough, it should peel right off. There we go.
Now that looks awesome.
Still hot. Wait a minute.
Oh my
Don't
God.
touch. Don't touch. It's still hot.
No,
Looks like a nice hat.
That's rock solid already.
Now this should stick to, but as soon as it cools a little bit, it should stick to the bowl. Right?
It should?
Yeah. And then it pops right off the bowl. Woo! Pops right off the Diva's island.
We don't want that to happen.
All right, now.
Now
Let me see if it's cool enough to get off the bowl or not. So here we go. Diva, don't mess up your bowl. Bowl pops out, and there we have it. It's a little lopsided, look, see? It's a little shorter on this side, but you get the picture. And when it's cool, it is rock solid.
I can eat out of it.
They are fragile, though. You can have a big bowl of cereal out of this, right?
No.
Okay, it's very hot. Don't touch it. Yeah, I'm just kidding. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'll make a few more things for you. And then we'll be back later when I'm all done. Toodles. It up. I mean, you could bring this to someone's house filled with chocolates, and what a nice gift it would make.
A lot of M&Ms. You can put anything.
This kid is sweetie pie, right?